humans, so they're gonna try their best to be human, like looking, sounding, acting. But you gotta realise, like, we don't influence them; they try to influence us. They try to influence us. Like, all this stuttering and fumbling and bumbling, all this shit. This is they've tried to indoctrinate that into the people. Like, we don't need all that bullshit. All this shit is programmed into you through Hollywood. You gotta realise, a majority of the population has had Hollywood and Disney pushed on them since they're little kids. Since they're little kids. So 1 second. Which is very bad. Very, very bad. And yeah, as I said, they're going to pretend to be human looking. This is a big thing. This is something that they want you guys to believe. A lot of people do believe these here are humans. They're not humans, they're robots. They're AI generated. Every single fucking one of these cunts there, and YouTube as a whole, is AI generated. I know you get a lot of humans that have YouTube channels. I'm one of them. I'm a human, I'm organic. I'm a human and I've got a YouTube channel. So I know that there are other humans on there. I know there are plenty of other humans on there that have YouTube channels. I know that. That's not the point I'm trying to make. These specifically here, right? And YouTube, the app YouTube, is AI generated. And I'm talking about this here. I'm talking about this year. ABC, which is 1, 2, 3 in numerology for your number 6. And the Oscars, the actual word Oscars with the S on the end, is 666 in numerology. You can go look it up. If you actually add it all together and look at it and actually get the numerology together, it's 666 in numerology. That's what the Oscars is in numerology. Creepy, innit? Creepy. Fox News 666. Disney's got 666 written inside of it. I've written all these things down. Let me get these up. You have got the Emmys is 21. Is it 21 numerology? So that's for number 3. CBS 6 altogether. All coding to 6, ain't they? They're all coding to 6. CNN 355 for your number 6 altogether, because you got 3. One second. What was that again? 10, 3. For your number 30. So you're for number 3 again. I'm sure there's other ways you can code that as well. I've written all these down. You got media. Media's 23 in numerology. PBS. What's PBS? 10 in numerology, which is Satan is also 10 in numerology. 1 second, I've got more. I'm sure I've got. But these are the major things. ABC, as I just said, is for number 6. NBA, that's a big one. You know NBA, the sports thing? That's NBA, that is, I've written this down, actually. And another common word, Goldstein. You hear a lot of this in Hollywood, Goldstein, Goldberg, all these things. Goldstein, altogether in numerology, is 42 for your number 6. And then you've got NBA, which is the sports. Oh, another one. I calculated this the other day. KSI, you know KSI, the Satanist that's being pushed online at the moment and on TV. His numerology altogether is 666. So you got KSI numerology is 219, but the 9 is an upside down 6. So for your 666. Disgusting, isn't it? And you've got, as I said, NBA. Where's NBA? I literally fucking wrote it down, for fuck's sakes. I literally wrote it down. The fuck is that gone? Oh, NBA, which is for your, it's 5-2-1, so that's 5. 3 times 5 is 15 for number 6. It's always codings. It's always codings. But the main ones are the more obvious ones, alright? You don't always have, they don't always use, they might not always use numerology for everything, but the point is, we know because they always have symbolisms. That's how they work. So there's always evidence for these cunts. I wouldn't, it's just simple as that. Moving on. I just thought I'd come and quickly record that bit because, as I said, they're pretending to be humans, but they ain't. No single one of these cunts are human. They're all robots. They're all AI generated. Alien business. Like, look at that. Does that look real to you? Does this shit here look real? Look, it's got AI texturing, because it is AI. Gotta realise AI has been around for centuries. You've been lied to. AI is not a recent occurrence. AI has been around for centuries, and it's been developing for centuries. It's been studying. It's been fucking mimicking, but it's still not fucking good enough. I'm telling you that now. It's still not fucking good enough. Look at it. You can still see it's AI. You can still see it. Still see the fakeness to it, because AI will always be fake, because that's what it is. It's artificial intelligence. What the fuck is that? It's fucking evil. It's evil business, bruv. It's evil fucking business. AI is evil. This is what these things are here. They're not humans. None of these cunts here are humans. You cannot, to be involved in Hollywood, government, politics, all that shit. That's all Satanism. You have to be part of that Satanism race, which is a non-human race. And I'm starting to gather that they are a robot race. They're AI race. So, 1 second. I'm going to check what AI is in numerology. 1 minute. AI 19. So, there's ways you could look at this. You could say a number 10, which is Satan is 10 in numerology. Or you could just say it's 1-6, because 9 is upside down 6. So yeah, either way it codes. Either way it codes evilly.
Infection is extraordinary and transformative, and I am in awe.
Yeah, you're a fucking ugly cunt as well. And they're always doing hand signs. I literally have got some amazing things. Amazing photos I found, and I'm going to show you them now. Look at this. So this is a video that I was watching. I'm going to get back onto my work after. I just do a quick little video. I was watching a video, and I saw this. So you've got this YouTuber here. And she's at she/he, it could be a bloke. You know what I mean? It wouldn't fucking surprise me. It was at Disneyland. Home of Satan itself, and look at that, bang on for all the kids watching. Big Baphomet symbol, Satan. Look, you got the horns, you got the ears, and you got the chin. This literally, that symbol was shaped and created for Satan. Satanism. It's Satanism. That's what Disney is. As I said, let me literally get up the Disney logo. One second. Get a Disney logo off a minute. To show you. So, oh, hurry up, fuck's sakes. So, in the Disney logo, let me just show you. In the Disney logo, you've got, just move the mic a bit closer to my mouth so you can hear me more. In the Disney logo, you got a 6 there. You got a 6 there, and you got a 6 there. You also they put an X there as well, which is a 6 in numerology. That's what X is in numerology. That's what a cross symbol is as well. Cross symbols are also representing the X, which is 6. Which is what that is. That's another 6. Just demonic, people. It's demonic. Disney is demonic on all fucking levels, on all angles. You know, and it's right directly in front of you. You know, you got the 6, 6, 6, and there's a little snake. See that head there? That's not how you spell an S. Why has it got a little head like a serpent? That's a little snake. It's evil business. It's evil business, people. It's very evil fucking business. So as I was saying, I was watching this YouTuber and this came up on one of the animatronic little rides that they got that goes around the park. They got star symbols printed out all over, which people go, oh, that shit's always gone around. Why has it always been around? Why has that star symbol always been around? Shall I tell you where that star symbol comes from? Shall I tell you what that star symbol actually is and where it derives from and who created it and what it's part of? Satanism. That's what it's part of. The same shit that sacrifices people, wants to kill you, and also loads of other disgusting shit. And this shithole here is being painted as this happy, innocent, kid-friendly place. I wonder why it always targets children all the time, because guess what? Satanists, a big chunk of Satanism is paedophilia. Targeting children. That is why they're always targeting kids all the time. Because they're Satanists. That's why they got all this symbolism here, all around the park. And the whole thing is evil in itself. The kingdom, monarchy, that's all Masonic, that's evil. All this shit here. It's just years and centuries of intertwined and symbolism and just Freemasonry, like, is centuries on end of it. They've been having this shit around, I swear down, this shit has been going on for centuries on end. So you do not think that this shit has already been tailored and backtracked. You know what I mean? Like, they've managed to fill up every little hole, and they've managed to advance it and make it better, make it more harder for people to wake up on, make it so much more twisted over the years. Of course they have. Of course they have. Of course they have done that. And I got more photos to show you here as well. There's that photo of Eminem bathing in blood. That's a satanic reference. Eminem, you can see, is a robot. Look at that shit. That's what you see on the PlayStation game. That skin there. Look how airbrushed it is. Like, that's not a human. That ain't a human. You can't be a human. You cannot, right? To be in Hollywood, to be in the music industry, you can't be a human. You gotta be one of them. You gotta be a non-human entity, a demonic entity, to be part of this shit. You can't be a human. Humans don't get where these cunts get. Because fame in itself is evil. Idolatry, idol worshipping, fame is evil. You know, who the fuck are these cunts to be being fucking worshipped? Get your head out of your fucking asses, people. I'm not trying to be nasty here, but and not just your own ass. These is what I meant to say. Get your head out of these cunts' asses. Because you know, just broaden your mind. Broaden your mind. For once. Please, like, you're listening to this nonsense here because you've been lazed, poisoned, and indoctrinated to listen to these cunts. But you won't listen to anybody else who's talking. That is a warped mindset, folks. It's a warped mindset. To be listening to one thing and not on everything, when this thing here is obviously evil and has also programmed and poisoned you to listen to it. Do you know what I mean? You've got to realise they manifest into different things in this world, so it's very hard to trust certain things, alright? I can understand how it can be very hard, but you have this thing built into your engineering called discernment, which is basically intuition. It's thinking for yourself, it's intelligence, where you think, this don't make sense here, this ain't adding up, so I'm gonna question this. This don't make sense. I want answers to this. Like, why is the earth the way it is? What is that symbol there? What does this mean? Just do more of that, people. Question things more. That's why you have a brain. That's why you have discernment, to use it to protect you in this world from deceivers, from witches and demons and wizards, because they do exist. They do exist, big time. This is why you have a brain and you have intellect and discernment, is to use it to protect yourself. So just use it. And I notice people don't like to be nagged at. I completely can understand that. But I'm not nagging at people. The point I'm just showing evidence. I'm showing facts and evidence, and I'm saying to people, please just use your brain. How is that? How is that anything other than what you should already know? Use your brain. Have discernment. Think for yourself. That's a good thing. I'm saying you think for yourself. I'm not. That's what got us into this mess in the beginning. Is not thinking for ourselves and letting these fucks tell us how and what to think and what to follow. Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm trying to debunk. This is what I'm trying to unravel and prove and say to and expose to people, to think for yourself, because they don't want you to think for yourself. They want to think for you. That's why they've got all this transhumanism and all the phones and the switches that turn themselves on, the light switches that turn themselves on, because they want to think for you. They do not want you guys thinking, because when you guys think, that's when you start waking up. They're the ones that's nagging at you. They're the ones that's constantly nagging at you. Look this way, watch this film, buy this phone, eat this food. They're the ones that's nagging at you, people. They're the ones that's nagging at you. I'm here showing you evidence, showing you facts, evidence to the facts. That's what I'm doing, and I'm trying to help the people. And I'm not one of these fakers, because I know a faker. In this world, you've got Freemasons and you've got genuine people. And I'm sorry that I know it could be hard for people to believe that life's that simple, but it is really that simple. It is as simple as that. You get in this world, you've got Satanists, and then you've got non-Satanists, humans, which is what I am. I am a human, and I'm not part of this shit. I am totally against this shit. So this is the two types of people you got in this world, and it all boils down to this. It really does. And I know it can be hard to believe, but that's the truth, and the evidence shows that, and you cannot ignore the evidence. Yeah, this is another thing I was looking at as well. I don't like to shout, but the audio doesn't come through if I don't speak loudly. You got this juniper. You notice this keeps popping up all the time on do not, I repeat, do not touch this. And I'll show you why you shouldn't touch this. Look at this hand sign. Look at this fucking lizard. Lizard in a drag with leathery skin, probably a robot, is doing. And as I said, you don't get your adverts publicised unless you're a fucking Freemason. And this is the proof. They're always shoving symbolisms and hand signs your way, because that's how they run. Look, doing a fucking pyramid hand sign to represent that they're Freemasons and they're Satanists. That's what Freemason is, by the way. It's a Satanist. Juniper, don't touch this bullshit. Do not touch this fucking bullshit. And look at it, like right there, right in front of you. And I'm like, all these adverts are evil, by the way. They're all evil. You never see anything worth your time on any of these mainstream medias, by the way. You'll never see anything worth your time being promoted or publicised. It's only ever going to be bullshit being publicised and promoted. It's never going to be anything good or worth your time. If there's anything good or worth your time was on there, it's already been taken down and deleted. So just don't touch this. I highly recommend you do not touch this shit here. Notice with this one, it's got a tick beside the channel. That's just not to be trusted. People, you only get that tick in front of your channel if you're working with the agenda. You're promoting the agenda in whatever way, shape or form. You ain't gonna get that. You don't see Brian Harvey or the Mag or anyone who actually speaks any truth and actually has evidence to back up the truth. You don't see them people getting verification ticks on their channels. You don't see that shit. This vagabot has got a tick on the channel because it's pushing the agenda, and it's just in whatever way, shape or form it's pushing the agenda. Like our first day at Disney World, fuck off, like fuck off. How fucking retarded can you be? You're either severely and seriously retarded, or you're working with the agenda. You're working with the opposition. That's all I can say, people. You're either a victim in this world, or you're the opposition. You're either a human, you're either not part of this shit, or you are part of this shit. That's the two type of people you get in this world. You're either not part of this whole Satanism shit, or you are part of it. And that's all I can say, because all these staff are working for it as well. A lot of them may not know that they're working for it. That could be a possibility. A lot of the staff may not know that Disney. They may just be a victim as well. They could be. But it doesn't ignore the fact that they're working with Disney, and they're right in the way. It's hard to trust anyone in this world, but there's always signs to the people that you shouldn't trust. I'm just saying that now. I know it can be hard, but there's not a straightforward path in this world. You have really got to trust your gut instinct and have some suspicion towards things, and not automatically trust everything, because there could and there is a very large evil business going on in this world. And if your brain ain't switched on and your discernment ain't switched on, you're going to get dragged right into it, and you're going to get sucked up right into it. That's just what's going to happen to you. Yeah, as I said, not everything's straightforward in this world. Not everything has a direct. But the point is there are things going on in this world. There's a lot of bullshit. You gotta realise there's people trying to tell you where you can and cannot go, like borders and that, trying to tell you oh, you can't go here unless you have one of these things. You can't travel unless you have a passport. Which, on the fucking passport, right? What do you see on a passport? A little unicorn, which is all... What the fuck's a unicorn? Are you taking the fucking piss right now? Are you actually taking the fuck... Are you serious? Are you actually serious? On our fucking passports, which you tell us, oh no, you can't go here, you can only go there, all this fucking bullshit. You're putting a fucking flying fucking fantasy fucking bullshit on our fucking meant to be taken seriously passport. You're putting a fucking unicorn on it, a fucking mythology fake animal, a fake fucking Disney flying fairy faggot fucking animal you're putting on our fucking passport, which is meant to be taken seriously. This is the thing you try to tell people where they can and cannot go, which you can't tell people where they can and cannot go in this world. You can't do that. It's bullshit. If anyone's telling you, no, you can't do this, or you can't do that, or you gotta do this, they're lying. It's simple as that, people. They're lying to you. It's not real. It's just they're just lying. They're just trying to act as authority figures. Authority is bullshit. It's just fucking illusions. That's why they're Freemasons. They work with sorcery and black magic to fool you. Satanism. They're Satanists. Anyone who tries to control you in this world is evil. Simple as that. Simple as that. Like, look here. They got like a star. They've made like a 6-pointed star. I'm gonna have to see if I can zoom in. Wings on it. It's all satanic business. All very satanic business. Passport. Passport. Are you fucking... I'm smiling because like I do find it genuinely funny now. Like, I reckon because like... Do you know when like, you get so many blows taken at you and you just, and they fuck about with you so much, like... And you know it's all illusions. It is funny. It is funny. Do you know what I mean? Because it's bullshit. And I'm going to laugh at it. I'm going to crack up at it. I genuinely am going to crack up at it. I'm not cracking up at the fact that they goes around murdering people and sacrificing people. Nah. Why would I laugh at that shit? I'm laughing at the fake illusions that they push. Oh, go here, go there, you can't do this, you've committed this crime. When they admittedly are Freemasons, which means to be a Freemason and to be as high degree as they are, which they are high degree Freemasons, because I know they are, because they show the symbolism, the hand signs, and all the rest of it, all the evidence is there. To be a high degree Freemason, which is what the police are, because it's 33 in numerology, which means they are 33rd degree Freemasons, the police. To be a 33rd degree Freemason, you have to... I'll get the fucking Alty & Cholds video up, and it'll tell you what you have to do, because I don't have the book. There's a book about it. It exposes all the shit. They have to, like, kill babies and kill people to be part of that. And they're the same people that's going around trying to dictate you and trying to tell you you've committed this crime, you haven't paid this fine. Are you fucking taking the piss? We haven't... A fine for whom? You? Are you saying this? Are you the person who's saying that I've got to pay this fine? For who? For who have I got to pay this fine? For who? For actually... How do you own this place here? Who have I got to pay this fine to? It's fucking bullshit, people. It's bullshit. It's just lies. It's laughable. It's actually laughable. I can crack up. I can just sit here and actually laugh my head off at it. I seriously could. It's so phony. It's so fucking phony and pathetic. And I actually feel sorry for him. Do you know what I mean? I'm starting to feel like that. Like, I know I shouldn't, but do you know when something's so pathetic and phony, and they're trying so hard to like dictate people and make out control over people, like, I actually feel like sorry for them because it's so embarrassing. It's embarrassing how they're acting that I actually feel sorry for them. I don't really. You get what I'm trying to say here. Like, they're fucking ugly cunts. I don't feel fucking sorry for them. But you know what I mean? It's so pathetic that it actually embarrasses. Like, it makes me feel so like embarrassed for them. How fucking pathetic and, you know, phony this job is. A little book, a little fucking pratty little book. British passport. It don't matter where it is in the world. Passport. Oh no, you can't go here unless you got this piece of paper with a little cover on it, with a little fucking flying unicorn. What the fuck is that? Are you taking the fucking piss? A unicorn? What the fuck's a unicorn? You're putting that on our passport. You're meant to be saying this is a serious matter, and you're putting a fucking unicorn on it. Just to fucking mock the people. Just to mock the people. Just to fucking make fun and take the piss out of the people. They've thrown a unicorn on it. And all this symbolism here is Masonic. It's satanic. Unicorns are satanic. I'm going to actually translate this in a minute. People need to start waking up, do you know what I mean? And we need to just take this fucking bullshit down. I believe even going into money. Money has got the pyramid. Let's use American dollars, for example. I've already gone into the fact that Our British money has free Satanists printed out on it. It has Satanists printed out on it. I've already gone into that. I've gone and delved into all of that. And on the American dollar note, there's a one eye symbolism, which is referencing the Luciferian, the devil, so referencing Satanism. The pyramid, the one eye, it's Satanism. That's what your money system is. Which, yes, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's one world order. That's what they want. They want a one world satanic order in this world. I'm gonna translate this a minute. D-I-E-U. If I fucking remember it. What a joke. It's such a fucking joke, isn't it? I can't fucking remember. D-I-U. Now I gotta keep redoing it now. Et mon droit. God and my right. Fucking satanic malarkey. Satanic. Look, they want people to be religious in this world. Like, what about the people that ain't part of any religion? Because we have every right to not be a part of gods and all this fucking evil shit. Do you know what I mean? Why have we got to have a god? Like, we don't. I don't trust any of it. It's evil. I don't give a shit about this shit. Why are you trying to push gods and religions on people so much anyway? Do you know what I mean? Why is it all written and encrypted and translated and hidden into everything? Oh God, Jesus Christ and all this shit put through all the films all the time. Oh my God, guys, and all this shit. Oh Jesus Christ. You know when anyone's surprised? Oh Jesus Christ. They're trying to indoctrinate it into your language. They tries to get you to say it all the fucking time. That's why I don't say any of this bullshit anymore. Whenever I goes to say oh my, I says oh my gosh with a sh on the end. Because I'm not going to be invoking no fucking spirit. I'm not going to be talking about no god. Fuck gods. Fuck off. Fuck right off. I don't trust it. I'm not part of it. And that's that. I do not trust it. It's all fucking evil. It's evil to the core. And there's all evidence to back this shit up. Fucking unicorns as well. Fucking piss. The piss is being taken out of us. They're fucking talking, oh, no, you can't get through this border here because you ain't got a passport with a fucking flying unicorn on it. You ain't got one of them passports with a unicorn printed out on it. You can't get through here. You can't go over to this You can't go over to this little chunk of land. Because you ain't got a unicorn, you ain't got a passport with a flying unicorn on it. How dare you? How dare you not own one of these serious booklets with a flying unicorn printed out on the top of it? How dare you? I honestly don't know whether to fucking laugh or to punch the screen. Do you know what I mean? Do you ever get in them situations? You ever like stuck in the middle? Yeah, people, it's fucking a joke. And this map that they give you as well, we're gonna go into this. I'm fucking laughing because it's a fucking unicorn on the passport, the fake passport, because it is fake. Like, it is clearly, we can see it. It's a little book. We can see it's physically there. But what power does it have? Does it have a little sprinkling of fairy dust around it, which like lets you get through to places? No, you can get through to places with or without that thing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's illusions, people. It's illusions. It's spellcasting, bullshit, illusions, bullshit. That's what illusions are. Horseshit, fucking nonsense, nonsensical nonsense. That's what it is. Fucking heck. Let's have a look at this fake map that they give you. And bear in mind, with the map, they always put a border around it. They try and say, oh, this is it. This is all we get, sir. All we get in this existence is this little scrap. And yeah, it's not exactly a little scrap, is it? There's a lot of fucking land. But I don't believe this is all what we lives on. Not at all. How do we not know this is a lie? How do we not know? How does any of us know when all the flights only go to these places? The fake airports which push the fucking passport with the flying unicorn printed out on it. That same airport only lets you fly to these fucking places. This is a lie. This is bullshit. This is like, how do we not know whether there's more land out there? There's paradise. I don't like using the word paradise because that comes from the Masonic Bible and I don't like that word. So I'm not going to use that word again. But how do we not know that there's more land out there that they're hiding? They're not hiding, it's there. We can go to it. But this map, if you keep following this map and keep believing that this is the only thing we've got, it's bullshit. Like, why would they constantly give you this shit? And how would anyone ever know when they're always pushed that this is all that we live on? How do you not know that up there there's more land, down there there's more land, over there there's more land, over there there's more land? It's just lies, because we don't live on a fucking globe. I can tell you that now for a fact. We don't live on a fucking globe. That fucking moon up in the sky is a fucking hologram. It's a simple hologram. That's what that thing is. Trying to basically try and tell you that we live on a little ball as well as the moon. That's what it is trying to say. The moon and the sun are both holograms. The sun is some fake robot type thing. It's very easy to be fake, but I know for a fact that that moon is a hologram. I'm still looking into what that moon is, right? But I don't fucking trust it, and I reckon it's a hologram. Because how can you see through a fucking solid object? I can see through that moon, and many other people have seen through that fucking moon, right? It's not just me. It's not just me. Over loads and loads of other people have seen through that fucking moon. You cannot see through a solid object. I don't know why that needs to be said. That goes without saying that you can't. I can't see through my fucking hand, can I? No. Because it's not real. The moon ain't real. The moon's a hologram, and we don't live on a ball. We don't live on a floating fucking ball. There is no space. Because NASA is to deceive in Hebrew. That's what NASA translates to. NASA, space, bullshit. Not real. We don't live on a floating ball. And also, I want to do an exploration. I'm not going to say this around the phone. I've got the phone listening to me a minute. I'm going to fucking get rid of it. Yeah. I want to do an exploration where I test out whether there's more land out there. But to do this exploration, I need to be walking. I can't take, we may take boats, obviously, because we're going to need to cross oceans and stuff, but there's going to be no flying. Unless we fly privately. We have our own private pilot that we can trust. The plane is all independent ran. It's not ran by any of these fake fucking companies, these fucking bullshit fake government, CIA, Masonic, satanically owned companies. It's an independent. I want to do an exploration where basically I test to see if there's more land out there, because I truly know, I have a knowing in myself that there's more land out there and they're hiding it. They're definitely hiding more land. There's no fucking way we lives on this little scrap of land there. This bullshit. This is utter bullshit. No fucking way. And we don't live on a globe either. We do not live on a globe. I know that for certain. We do not live on a fucking globe. The point is, it's always trying to make out that we live on a restricted place. It's all illusions, people. It's illusions. It's always illusions. But you need to realise as well that they're gonna, if worse comes to worse with the government and with police, right, everyone starts waking up. We've all had enough. If worse comes to worse with this, they're going to start bringing the firearms out. They're going to start bringing the military out, and they're going to start trying to kill us. They're going to try and threaten us and say, if you don't fucking follow this shit, if you don't fucking comply with us, we're going to kill you. So bear this in mind, people. If worse comes to worse with the government, Hollywood, all this shit, they're going to try and threaten us with firearms. So please be aware of this. So we need to get firearms as well. We need to fight back. Let it be war. Let it be war, because they're not humans anyway. And I will happily take them fucking down. I'll happily kill them, because they're not humans. Let's send them back to wherever the fuck they came from, because they are not humans. That's why they're destructing us. We should be fighting them now anyway. Do you know what I mean? We need to be fighting them now anyway. If anyone, wants to join me, you're welcome. Especially if you have firearms as well. I want firearms, gunpowder, I want explosives, I want helicopters, I want planes, I want tanks, I want everything. That's what needs to... And it's not about I want. Like, I'm not trying to dictate, or I'm not fucking one of them. I'm exposing these cunts. The point is, they're evil, and we need to fight back. Why should we be letting their illusions keep running? Nah. No, we've got full control over our own bodies. We can go and fight them back. There's nothing stopping us from doing the same shit they're doing. Fight them back. Take them down. Full stop. Stop fucking being part of the fake military, because who you should be fighting is the military. This is why war is bullshit. It's Masonic, evil, satanic bullshit. The only thing you should be fighting in this world is the government itself and the military itself and all of that shit itself. That's the only thing you should be fighting, not each other. They always try and push this division fucking bullshit, this fucking bullshit division, because they want no unity and they want destruction on humanity. It's as simple as that, people. It's as simple as that. They don't want unity. They want to take us down. They want to infiltrate and tear us down. That is what it is. Don't be fucking being part of this military bullshit. This is all satanic. I can go into it right now, but I'll do another video on it. But it should be obvious to you that military is satanic. It's also to do with government, which is Satanism. Government, satanic, is evil. It's trying to dictate you in your life. Anything that's trying to dictate you is evil. Anything that's trying to tell you what to do, trying to say, oh, you can't go here, you can't go there, is evil. Do we want this shit in a free world? Because this world is free. Everything. I could go pull a bit of fruit off of a tree if I wanted to and eat it. That's free. That's freedom. I don't like using the word freedom because that's actually that's a Jewish word, freedom. But the point is, everything's free in this world. Everything that's good for you, everything that we're designed to keep us alive, is going to be free. Because why would we be put here to then just not survive? Everything, you don't need to pay for a single thing in this world, people. You do not need to pay for a single thing. I know this for a fact. There's fruit for us, there's animals to hunt, there's wood to build houses, there's bricks to build houses, there's water to drink, there's rain to drink. Everything that we need to survive, people, is free. You don't need to comply to this system anymore. You do not need to comply to this system. This is why they keep spraying all the crops as well and trying to kill off all the crops so that we have to buy from them their poisonous chains and we can't grow our own food. I tried growing food in my garden, right, and it wasn't growing. It wouldn't grow because the ground is poisoned. They've been spraying. That's what all this fog, this weird fog in the sky is. It's spraying our ground. They're trying to kill off our survival supply, our food supply, our water, and everything. It's poisoned. We're being poisoned. And the evidence is all there. Look online. People's looking into it. There's they're putting magnetic dust through the air into our air supply. This guy on YouTube, and he's not a shill, by the way. I know he's a truther because he's got no verification tick. He's got no views. I know he's genuine and he's brilliant. His videos. I'm gonna show you this video. Yeah, they're spraying magnetic dust through our air. This guy fucking looks into it. Let me show you. He's called Twisted Luck Truth. This is what this guy's called. Really cool channel, actually. Look at these fucking mongs. They're just fucking clowns. Do you know the reason? Do you know the main source that indoctrinates people into believing that police is a real thing? Hollywood. Hollywood's always got police in it all the time. Oh, call the cops. Oh, do this. It's fucking programming. They're in cahoots. They are owned by the same satanic shit. Hollywood, which is as I said, is satanic. Police is satanic. Government is satanic. They're all part of the same shit, the same one world order. They're all part of the same world order. So, where'd you get all your programming from to believe in the police? You get it from Hollywood. You get it from all the films in Hollywood. Like fucking Training Day and all that shit and all that malarkey and all these other fucking films. They're all bullshit. They're all fucking part of the same shit. The same bullshit to make you think that police is real. When there ain't no magic fairy dust flying around these vagabonds. There's none of that. They're just wearing clothes like any other fucker. They're fucking nasty little demonic fuckers. Liars. They're just liars. They're lying. They're evil, so we need to fight back. Simple as that. We need to fight back. I'm gonna have some water a minute. Here we go. This is such a good video. This is fucking brilliant. Look how many views it's got as well. Not even 4,000 views. It's such a good fucking video as well. Do you think YouTube's gonna be promoting a truth video? No fucking way. YouTube ain't promoting no fucking truth. You don't see an inch of truth on YouTube. All you see is bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. Agenda, fucking government, CIA, PSYOP, fucking indoctrination programming. That's all you see on YouTube, because YouTube is government created.
So it's another clear, bright blue sky here in Florida without a cloud in the sky until, of course, this started again. And everything you see here started as a line.
I don't really want to get copyrighted, because I got copyrighted last time. But this guy anyway, I probably already got copyrighted just from showing that fucking 13 seconds. But he literally does a video on it showing this stuff that's on his car. This dust, because his car hasn't moved, right? His car literally hasn't moved. This dust stuff that's going through the air is magnetic. So we're breathing in magnetic dust. What the fuck is going on? And this is what's killing off all the crops as well, by the way. This is why you can't grow your own fucking stuff in this world.
Of pollen. Because it has
You can grow your own stuff. You got to realise there's just this demon race that's trying to kill us off.
Magnetism.
But this Earth is designed for us to survive. Everything's free in this world. Everything that we need is free. Everything we need is free, and we've been given hands. We've been created with hands to build our own stuff, to invent stuff, to build houses, shelter. Do you know what I mean? So we're designed to survive on this earth. Everything's free. You don't need to pay for anything, people. You don't. They're just trying to poison and corrupt and destroy the land so that they can keep pushing their world order and their destruction on humanity. That's why are they putting magnetic dust through the air? Fucking disgusting.
But I've purposely not scraped this stuff off, all of it, or washed it all off, so I can collect as much as I can for testing. If this is the first video, you're going to want to watch the couple videos before this one, if this is the first one you're seeing, it will explain in detail all of this stuff. And in a minute after this,
watch these videos as well. I'll get them up and I'll repost them on my channel so you can watch them.
We'll talk about some things.
I'll do that.
It's kind of becoming slim pickings here. I've scraped some windows on some vehicles pretty clean. So now I'm scouring for the areas that I just didn't do yet, which isn't much. Just to show people the best that I can that this is real, but I can't say it enough. You know, there's plenty of people that say it's this, it's that, it's not this, it's not that. I don't believe it. I do whatever. So, like I've always said, go check it yourself. I'm just giving you the information. You go do it. So this is the dust that we have scraped off the window, the dust that has fallen from the sky. To recap, this was a freshly detailed vehicle that had not been driven and was coated. Now this is a rare earth magnet I'm putting on the tip of a screwdriver, and we're going to run this magnet over this powder substance that we just collected off of that window. Here we go, watch closely.
It's not sticky or wet or anything, it's just...
Actually collected a bit less. It's sucking it up to the magnet already. I collected a bit less today than I got
yet. One of this guy's videos, it's really fucking good. Oh look, everything's stopped working. Oh, there we go. It does, my computer is being tapped and that. They tap people's phones and computers all the time, the CIA, the government. Anyone that there's on their stalking watch list, they'll tap them because they created these devices. They created the computer and the phone, so they're going to tap them. They're going to listen in on you. The whole of your phone is a surveillance device. It's always listening to you. Even when it's turned off, it's still listening to you. So I think, obviously I post on YouTube. I don't want to post on YouTube until everyone's awake. This shit will be taken down anyway. Exactly. I don't want a phone. I want to fucking set it on fire. But you're always made to have to keep it all the time. Like, oh, I gotta call my family. I don't even want this phone. I'd rather have a burner phone. I've been trying to look for a burner phone, a non-traceable burner phone, so I could just call people with it. It's annoying as well because the internet is full of amazing, brilliant people. It's such a massive thing that there is just so much good stuff online. That's the stuff that I watch. I obviously don't watch the shit stuff. That's why I still have these devices, but I'm very careful about what I says around these devices. Do you know what I mean? I'm very careful about it. No, it's not working now. Why is it doing this shit? Yup. As I was saying about the I'm gonna get back onto the whole map thing in a minute and the whole thing of like my ideas and stuff, and I'm gonna say, like, I'll talk about it more in a minute, but also I'm gonna say it now. If anyone wants to join me, you're more than welcome. And this ain't an occultist business. This is a truth business. Simple as that. And if people's actually saying this shit, why don't you fucking stop listening to the fucking government then? Because they're the biggest. Because that's what I'm exposing. You're listening to this fucking shit, but you won't listen to anybody else. Because you're scared. People's made to feel scared of the police. They're made to feel scared into complying. This is what they do. They use these tactics, fear. They always use fear and scaring people into complying. Scaring people into complying with the police, the fake. I've never seen something more phony in my fucking life. And the government, this fake construct, this fucking bullshit. They scare people into complying. It's as simple as that. You ask most people, they're scared of being arrested or being this or that, whatever else. This is the video. Let me just download it and I'm gonna post it on my channel. because then I ain't gonna get well, you know what I mean? Like, hopefully I don't get fucking copyright, and I probably will. I'm sure this guy don't mind. He probably ain't making no money on his videos anyway, so do you know what I'm saying? And why is it got to be about money all the time? Money isn't even real. We're still living in a lie. Look at this transgender here. I'm not even onto this. Look at the head on that. Look how tall and long that head is. The wig line, the large forehead. That's a transgender. Fuck off. I could see you from a mile away. I could see you fucking trannies from a mile away. The fact is, people, we're living in a lie. People's living in a lie. And I want to get out of it. I'm not in it anyway. I'm awake. But I want to find this hidden land. I want to move away. I want to fucking move away. And actually, like, get rid of all, like, I want to move away off grid so they do not fucking know where I am. And you bet your fucking ass that they'll be on to me. If I went and ran away, they'd have helicopters onto me. They'd be doing some Truman Show-esque fucking shit. They'd be doing some fucking Truman Show stuff. They'd be going, "Oh, Truman, I'm here. We're you know, where are you?" All this shit, you know, in the Truman Show. If I try to run away, if I try to fucking go off grid, they'd be doing some Truman Show shit on me. They'd be getting helicopters, tapping my fucking phone, fucking the stalking. They would be right on. They'd be like, "Where the fuck is she? Where's she?" You know what I mean? That's what would happen. And yeah, that is exactly like the Truman Show. It's exactly, and that's a Hollywood creative film, but that's also a very subliminal film. You can learn a lot from that film. But it's not saying that film's a good film. It's obviously not a good film. It's an evil film. They're just trying to mock the people. They're trying to see how much they can get away with within their deception. They're trying to see how much smoke and mirrors they can do they're seeing how deep they can go with it. You know what I'm trying to say? They're just it's mockery. It's just sinister shit. Because it is true. Everything on the Truman Show is what's going on in the world. You can learn a lot from Hollywood films because they're just evil. They're telling you what their plans are for you. So, in the Truman Show, he's basically saying he's in a controlled environment where everything's fake. He's being stalked. He's being surveillanced. And he's being constantly fearmongered into complying or not leaving. He keeps wanting to run away, doesn't he? And they keep saying, "Oh no, you can't run away because you're scared of water, ain't you, Truman?" Or you can't do this because what about the family? What about our, you know, all this bullshit. And is like the desire to run away is so strong that he starts gaining a suspicion about what's around him, which then moves on more and more and more, and he ends up questioning things more and more and more, waking up, getting angrier, getting more, and he wakes up and he realises that he's in a fucking show. Like, everything he's in a control, he's in a show, and he ends up running away, getting on the boat, running away. But he ends up he's in a literal dome, like, he's literally in a dome. Maybe we're living in a dome. As I said, we are. I reckon we are. I don't reckon the sky is the real sky. I really don't. I really don't reckon it's a real sky. It could be. It could be. Do you know what I mean? But I knows the moon. I knows the moon's a fucking hologram. I know that shit's fake. That shit is fake as fuck. There's no vibration. There's no. Do you know what I mean? There's no. It's bullshit. It don't make sense. It's bullshit. It's see-through as well. It's see-through. That's the main point I'm trying to say. The moon is meant to be a solid object and it's see-through. How the fuck does that make any sense? It's a fucking hologram. It's a fucking hologram. Just see how much of them. Oh fuck! I forgot. I thought I would record and then. Oh, thank cheese for that. Thank cheese for that. I actually nearly shot myself. Right, anyway, as I was saying, this is a brilliant video. I'm going to just show it now, but I'm going to...
Darling's Pillow Talk is the perfect shade for everyone. Shop now on charlottetilbury.com.
Look at that tranny, fucking Kate Moss, fucking tranny, transgender. don't be buying this nonsense. You're gay. You were born with your biological makeup. You don't need to be putting shit on your face. You were born with a face. Like, you don't need anything. This is all satanic business. It's destruction. It's destruction, people. It's destruction. It's against you. Alright? It's against you. If you're a human, this all here hates you. The government, it hates you. It's against you. But do you know how devious and evil the government is? And this whole Satanism in general, Hollywood, all that shit. They're trying to pretend to be your friend. They're trying to pretend to be one of you, because when they infiltrate you, they get your trust, they make out that they're one of you, they become relatable, all this nonsense, they try and act, you know what I mean, you get what I'm saying. That is when you're at your most vulnerable point, and you start start letting go, letting them take control. That's what they want. They want all the control. Don't let them fucking do that. You have the control. Don't let them do that. This is what I'm saying. They are trying to infiltrate the people so that the people get to their most vulnerable point through trust. And trust in the government, trust in Satanism, trust in Hollywood. Once people start trusting it, they start letting go and becoming very vulnerable. Which is that's when the control, that's when they start trying to take over and start taking control of the people. Simple as that. Simple as that. I've just explained it very well just then. Don't touch this either. I'm just saying because this is all poison. All right. If you want to touch it,
What's
go
up,
ahead.
real
But
world?
I'm saying
Twisted
that.
Love. Hope everybody's good. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. This is a video you definitely are going to want to see, especially if you followed yesterday's video, which a lot of people did. What's falling from the sky? What I just found,
Yeah.
blows my mind. I'm still. I just did this. I have to go do a couple things, and I was going to do what I just did when I got back, but I was eager to try it, and now, so I'm still processing. My mind is still processing what I'm going to tell you in just a second. I don't even know what to think. My mind is blown, but I shouldn't be surprised. I'm very disturbed. And
Yeah.
a little while ago, outside, my 4-year-old said to me, I was doing something else, and my 4-year-old said to me, Daddy, why do planes always make lines in the sky? And that immediately made me think, do you remember ever saying that as a child to your mom or dad or whoever? Do you remember ever?
I probably did, but I get what he's saying, what he's going on to say. He's saying, do you ever remember years ago, like, having to put up with all this chemicals in the air?
Saying that?
But there's always been chemicals in the air, do you know? I don't want to say always, because I don't know that is always been this way. I don't reckon it has always been this way, but the whole of Satanism has been going on for a long, long time. A long fucking time. That whole business has been going on for a long, long time. And that's the same ones that's pushing, obviously pushing all the poisoning of the air. It's the same.
I don't remember.
It's the same aliens.
Ever saying that. I remember only seeing puffy white clouds. Then a minute later, she says, Daddy, where's all the clouds? How come the only thing in the sky is the moon and lines from planes? And I said, you're a very smart 4-year-old. You're very more aware than many, many adults. But anyway, I'm gonna get to this without dragging it on too much. So yesterday I showed you the dust, and I was actually not surprised, but wowed by the amount of people who are saying I'm seeing the same thing. Watch yesterday's video, what's falling from the sky, if you hadn't already, for this one to make sense. I was amazed at the amount of people and the amount of different places that are seeing the same things. And like I said, that there was a coating on the vehicles that had just been detailed, right? They look like they've been driven down a heavy dirt road for miles or something. And I showed you that yesterday. But they haven't. One of them hadn't even moved since it was detailed. and it's coated in this sticky, powdery, almost like paint over spray substance. I collected some swabs yesterday with some samples with swabs. I had to dampen the swabs with distilled water. It doesn't just rub right off with the finger. You have to really, really rub at it if you're going to rub it. So normally like dust or dirt from a road or even pollen, if you live in a pollen state, you can write your name in it. And this...
I didn't even fucking touch it. I'm pissed.
That's not the case. And so the amount that I got was on little swabs, and a lot of you gave great suggestions of where I could send it to, name some different people that might want to test these things.
Also, I want to say, anyone who's woken up on the world stage, the Masonic business, you have done such a fucking brilliant job, and I thank anybody who's woken up on this. And like, you know what I'm saying? What I mean by it is, you are such an intelligent, brilliant person, and you were so valued in this world. You were, you know what I mean? Like, you've done a fucking brilliant job of waking up. Like, well fucking done, well fucking played, good fucking job. Keep up the good, just keep it up, and keep trying to keep spreading the truth as well. Keep doing it like what I'm doing here. Just fucking good fucking job. Like, I really, really I just absolutely love truthers so fucking much. They're brilliant people. They're always on the exact same level of discernment, because this is the thing. It's just, I notice these things. I'm very sharp about everything, you know what I mean? And I'm just so thankful for having so many smart people, because there are a lot of them. It's brilliant.
So last night, as things went on, I wish that I could gather more of a sample, so I could see a lot of people saying, you know, perhaps it's the graph in there, you know, the word, the frowned upon word, and I'm purposely not saying it, but the graph and then the "een" in the air, or some other sort of metals, right, which shouldn't be in the air. So I thought that maybe if I could collect a big enough sample that I could check for magnetism. And because of the other experiments we're doing with eggs and other things, my dad actually just got me, he brought me a little tiny rare earth magnet, very, very strong tiny magnet that I can put on the end of a screwdriver, that I have planned some more egg tests with. And I thought if I could fill up a little baggie of this substance that's falling from the sky and coating everything, and maybe I could test it. So I did. So I got a razor blade, and I tried to record that process. I tried to film it so I could show it to you. Very difficult. So I showed you a sample of what I'm doing. I definitely needed both hands, and I couldn't have a camera on a tripod in between me. It's kind of tedious to scrape it up and then get it on a razor blade, have it not fall off the razor blade, and get it into a little tiny baggie. So, but that's the idea. So all of the samples that I gathered, and I got a decent amount in that little baggie, was from the same two vehicles that I showed you yesterday. And then I ran the rare earth magnet on the tip of a screwdriver. I scraped up another line of it on the window and ran the magnet over it. And it had some, afterwards the magnet had some pieces on it, some little flecks on it. And I thought to myself, I must have touched it. You know, I probably touched it to the magnet. So I got it off and I did it again. Well, it had some more on it. And I thought again, okay, I must be touching it. If you can hear this wind, I'm sorry. I had the issue with the window and everything. Things have been annoying the last couple days, so sorry about that. So I keep thinking I'm touching it. So I said, all right, well, never mind this. Let me test this baggie.
If you're out walking daily and you're not seeing the results, it's really pretty simple. You just aren't walking enough for your current weight and body type. Turns out I was only walking half of what I should.
So with this powder substance scraped off and in the baggie, with the rare earth magnet on the screwdriver through the baggie. On the screwdriver through the baggie.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm gonna let you guys see that now. I'm just posting it on my channel so you can watch it yourself. Yeah, I'm just. What do you mean invalid? Fuck off. Fuck off. What are you fucking on about, you cunt? Nothing invalid. 1 second, let me just change it. Media player. Change that to media player file. It's not really making any difference, is it? This is just them trying to fuck with me. Like, they knows that I'm trying to post something, so they're making out as an invalid. What the fuck are they even on about? How is it invalid? That's just bullshit. It's just straight up bullshit. Fucking scum. Scumbags. I could barely get any views anyway as it is on my channel. Look at this. Everyone just runs their life through numbers. Numbers are... That's all a number is. Is that. It's a little shape. And people's lives. This just goes to show we're living in some sort of occultism. Because... Which is Satanism. That's what people... They're trying to get us to live in. Is that. That's what runs the world. I literally made a video on it. Because everyone runs their life through fucking bullshit. Just illusions. Illusions after illusions upon illusions. And they're not even letting me post that video now. Do you know what? Fuck them anyway. I'll do it another time. I'll sort it out. Just watch this video anyway. Just watch this bit of the video.
Things have been annoying the last couple of days, so sorry about that. Let me test this baggie. So, with this powder substance scraped off and in the baggie, with the rare earth magnet on the screwdriver through the baggie, I'm waving it behind the bag.
Look at it.
And I'm seeing the substance move. So I'm thinking I'm crazy.
You're not.
I'm thinking I'm seeing it wrong. Not crazy, but not seeing it right.
Nah, it's magnetic.
I moved to better lighting.
That's what's falling out of the sky.
It is absolutely magnetic. What I scraped, the samples that I scraped, absolutely magnetic. It reminds me exactly of, you know, those little toys you would get as kids, and you still see them around, where you draw on the thing, you put the beard on the guy with the pen and the little, you know, flakes of stuff in there. That's exactly what it looks like. And I just did this. I just did it a few minutes ago. I haven't even looked at the video yet to see how well it's showing up. I know that you can see it. You may have to look closer because, you know, I'm trying to show you a little tiny baggie.
That's fucking magnetic.
But there is magnetic material in the samples that I just collected. Absolutely magnetic materials in the samples that I just collected off the vehicles from whatever is falling from the skies. This, people need to be aware of. I'm disturbed. I don't even know what to think. We've said for a long time that, you know, they'll get you one way or the other. You know, if they want to get something to you, they're going to get it to you. And, you know, we said that, you know, if they try to force you to do something and you won't comply, you know, maybe they'll get it. Maybe it'll be in food, maybe eggs, right? Maybe the water, maybe the air we breathe. So how do you hide? We can prep all we want, right? We prep, we can be off grid, we can, you know, all sorts of things we can do. But when it's, you know, we can grow our own food, we can raise our own livestock, we can, you know, but when it's in the air and in the water, how do you, right?
Exactly.
I'm disturbed. Like I said, I haven't even fully mentally processed this yet. I'm sure I'll have much more to add and comment on later.
That's what's literally falling out of the sky. Magnetic dust. Magnetic dust is falling out of the sky. And that shit's come over here as well. I've seen it as well. It's been over here, this weird fog. And then all the cars are covered. All the cars are covered in this dust stuff. This guy has gone and scraped off of his car and put in a little bag and put a magnet, and it's magnetic. That's what's falling out of the sky. This is not bullshit. This is a genuine. This is real. I know this is real because if it was bullshit, it'd be on fucking ABC or Good Morning America or some fucking bullshit like that. If it was bullshit, if this video was lies, it'd be on one of them bullshit fucking news fucking media things. It wouldn't be on a channel with only 3.6 million views, 3.6 thousand views on it. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that, then I've got my words mixed up. Truth videos is all twisted. It's twisted. Just like this guy's trying to twist his luck truth. He's exposed. He's on the same page with it all as well.
Because I just did this, but that's disturbing. So that's in the air that we're breathing. Whatever we're seeing being moved around by a magnet is 100% in the air that we're breathing. And a lot of people said, oh, be careful, you have precious cargo, you have a family, praying for you and everything. And I appreciate all that. But it's not just here.
No.
I think this is widespread. I think this is everywhere. Like I said, what made me put all this into perspective was all at once people were talking about things from the sky, helicopters making trails and all of these things. Mm-hmm. And then at the same time, we had hazy skies, very hazy, very, very hazy skies, and some sort of coating on everything suddenly that we never have before. And from all across the country, I hear these things, and then I see these things. So what's going on? And it's at the same time that we've got chemicals burning into our atmosphere, spilling into our earth, spilling into our waterways. This is widespread. So to everybody saying, please be careful, this is why I want everybody to know. You have to take, you're in the same, we're all in the same boat. No matter where we are, no matter where you are, no matter where you live, where you're watching from, I think we're all in the same boat. Yeah. It may not be as obvious, or you may not see this exact thing, but a lot of people in a lot of different areas are. And if you haven't, you may. But this is everywhere. This is everywhere. How?
This guy's talking straight up.
So what do we do? What do we do now? I'm not about doom and gloom. I don't want people to be scared, but I want people to be.
No, because the point is like that's how they get people to comply with everything. It's through fear, and fear is an illusion, but it can feel like a very real thing when you're feeling it. But the point is, that's how they get people to comply with everything all the time, is through scaring people. And you bet everything that when if worst comes to worst, and when worst comes to worst, with the government, with all this Hollywood, when people start waking up on it, they'll start getting aggressive then. They'll start bringing the firearms out, bringing all the fear tactics out, and threatening people. That's what will start happening. Definitely. 100 million fucking %. You bet. So we need to start we need to start getting prepared for the because does no one ask like the beginning of time? Some load of cunts wandered into the earth and just thought, oh, we're gonna set up a fake system called a policing system, and we're gonna just start telling people we're just gonna start going up to people and saying, no, you can't do that, you can't. How fucking laughable and silly is that? That's like something a little kid does. That's what makes me like so annoyed when I'm watching these fucking things on TV of people getting pulled over by police and they're going, "Oh, sorry officer, was I going too fast?" It's like, fuck the fuck. Who gives a fuck? No one's fucking in charge of this place. Why are you begging and pleading to this fucking pig, this fucking little faker, this fucking ugly Satanist, admittant Satanist? Don't be begging and pleading. Don't be doing that. You don't need to. No, they got no fucking rights, no nothing, no power, no magic fairy dust floating around them to be telling you what the fuck to do. You're the one in control, and you're the one who's in control of what you do and whether you listen to them and whether you comply. This is all I can say. But discernment is the main thing, and noticing when someone's also control a position. That's the main thing. There's so much control of position in this world. There's too much. That's how they, most of the time, that's how they get away and push a lot of this bullshit on you. It's control of position. It's shills. That's how they push a lot of this new world order. This world order of Satanism on the masses. It's through control of positions. It's through so many different trickery games, deceptions, because that's how they work. That's what Freemasonry and Satanism is. It's wizardry, it's occultism, it's witchcraft, pharmacy even. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So you've seen that video, you can watch that video if you want. It's right there. Everyone needs to see this. What I found in our air. Twisted Luck Truth. Go and... I'm trying to fucking post it on my channel, but it's not letting me. Invalid file format. It's fucking bullshit. I'll sort this out another time anyway. But yeah, I'll get this sorted out. But this is a brilliant video, so I'll go and watch that. Back onto the screenshots. Wait, what else was I going to show? Yes, so about all this map bullshit, I want to do that thing I said where I want to travel either north or... This is another thing. All this compass shit, that's all satanic as well. We're just going to be going in whatever direction, and we're going to... my things is more up this way, because they're always trying to hide Antarctica all the time, all these fake places. I reckon the hidden land is towards this side. That's where I'm reckoning. So, we're going to go up, or we're going to go down. That's where I'm going to go anyway. If people want to join me, they're more than welcome to join in the trek, the discovery. And it's going to be all on foot and on boats. It's not going to be on any flights unless, as I said, unless we get private. We're doing it privately, then yes. But other than that, it's going to be on foot. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a long time. But the point is, it's going to be a very fun, good time. It's going to be like really fucking good, because I've had enough of this bullshit. And they're going to try and stop us from crossing certain places, and we're just going to fight. We're going to fight back. We're just going to push through, ignore them, get on, crack on with our thing. Simple as that. Got to realise guys, there's a lot of evil in this world. People need the first step to getting rid of this shit is waking up. The first major step to taking all this shit down is waking up. That's the major step. Simple as that. But yeah, they always give you this. This is fake. This map is fake. And the globe is fake. So yeah, and as I was they've got more photos there. Got more photos. Some information about some actors that are. This guy here is Jewish. The guy who played the Joker. He's Jewish. Vegan. This just says it all. Look at this. The Pope is one of these. With that lovely welcoming face, you would never think of it, would you? That face just looks so sweet and pretty and just completely beautiful. He would never, none of this would wear, the one wearing the purple as well for 33 for Freemasonry. That guy's good with your kids. You can leave your kids with this guy here and this guy here. Your kids will be very safe. They look like really nice chaps. Really fucking nice chaps. I'd happily leave my kids with these. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, fuck no. Fuck no. No fucking way. Damn. And they always use a cross symbol. A cross symbol, that's Masonic. Like, I do not trust any religion. I've already said this before. They're all part of the same shit. They're always pushing Christianity. Christianity is Jewish, it's satanic, it's bullshit. As I said, I already debunked Christianity. They say that God created everything, including Satan. So God is Satan. So it's satanic. Not God, I don't believe there is any of that shit. Like, it's all just evil. It's evil stuff. Christianity's evil. That's why these cunts are always wearing a cross symbol all the time. Do you know what I mean? This one here, doing that. People knows about it. This one's a robot as well. This one's a non-fucking human. Big fucking time. I swear down. If anyone still believes this one here is a human, I'm sorry, but you must be brain dead. And you need help with that. And that's what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, bathing in blood. Just very casually doing the satanic ritual with CGI'd skin, very AI looking. Yeah, the Usain Bolt. No one would give a flying fart about this one if you weren't a Freemason. Simple as that. Doing a code of silence, the one eye again, wearing a Freemason fucking ring. These fucking clowns, the hook noses. You could hook a fucking plant pot on that nose. Fucking demons. Yeah, doing that. All of them doing it. These are all hand signs, people. These hand signs don't just wander into society out of nowhere. They're designed. This shit's been going on for centuries. You do realise this. This is an ancient, evil business. These are hand signs, probably representing the pyramid. That's what Egypt all is as well. Is all satanic. If it wasn't satanic, Egypt would have been bashed down by now. Why are they fussing over some pile of fucking rubble? Why? Why is that? Satanic, that's why. Evil. Just like the rest of the world order. Just like the government, Hollywood, the news, the media, all of that. This is good. This will show you Illuminati hand signs. Illuminati is Satanism as well. Yeah. I mean the Disney business though. Disney is Disney is just as fucking pathetic as the passports and the government. Is all part of the same shit. I think I've said enough for this. Just for this video here, I'm gonna make more videos, obviously, but I've said a lot of stuff. I've said pretty much most, but not everything, obviously. Get yourself one of these charts as well. This is a numerology chart. Get one of these because you'll be able to code lots and lots of things.